So, hi everyone, this is Furdak and welcome back to yet another FreeSpace 2 campaign, and it's finally gonna be the original campaign. Well, not exactly the original campaign because I'm gonna play FreeSpace Blue. FreeSpace Blue is basically the reimagined, okay, not reimagined, but it's the original campaign with some tweaks and fixes done by the Blue Planet team. Okay, so you can see that we have Age of Aquarius and Violent Heaven and this campaign here. Um, yeah, I didn't even play this one though. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play Blue Planet later on because this one is these two campaigns are three campaigns are actually really long. Even the original Free Space 2 campaign is long, so yeah, I'm gonna play those. Um, Yeah, not sure. Probably there's one thing that I didn't consider the cutscenes. So yeah, the cutscenes are probably not gonna work in this one. So I recommend that you watch them because I'm not gonna replay the full original Free Space 2 campaign just to watch the cutscenes. The cutscenes are really good in this game. You can watch them on YouTube. So sorry for that. I haven't really played this one yet, Free Space 2, I mean Free Space Blue, and I wanted to play it because I played the original campaign like 6,000 million times when I was a kid. Yeah, actually I didn't play the original campaign for a long time because I got more into the custom campaigns, which I liked more or less. I like the original Free Space campaign as well, but the custom campaigns are expanding on this really well. So all the SCP stuff and everything, I just yeah. Okay, so if in this campaign, the original campaign, you see all the familiar ships, everything that we have seen before. Yeah, and as you could see, I've already played the first one. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with this one.
This is Admiral Petrarch, commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine. For those squadrons joining us here in Vega, welcome aboard. With a complement of 150 combat spacecraft, the Aquitaine serves as flagship of the GTVA 3rd Fleet based in the Capella system. You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving the Alliance today.
Yeah, Aquitaine.
After 18 months of fighting, Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran front has become the most significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquila Convention, or BATAC. The BATAC Treaty centralized power in the GTVA as the supreme authority in Terran Vasudan space.
I like the cursor and also the background.
Integral to NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neo-Terra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vasudans as a threat to the future of the human race. The rebels are entrenched in Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius. But before we hit these strongholds, we must secure Epsilon Pegasi, Alpha Centauri, and Deneb. These contested systems are now the focal point of Allied operations. Allied Command has ordered the Aquitaine into the Deneb system. There, we will reinforce the 13 Vasudan battle group, led by the GVD Samtic. Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb. In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar, and over 15 fighter wings. Command anticipates the arrival of the Aquitaine and the Samtic will shift the battle for Deneb in our favor and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
What was that? Grandeur. I've never heard that word before. Okay, so this is after the Free Space Fund events.
This is Captain Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now.
I'm gonna try to be fast with this campaign.
A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime. We have over 100,000 Vasudan refugees fleeing their colonies in transports. Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer orbit of Cygnus Prime. The Vasudans responded with a wing of Serapis fighters, designated Epsilon, which have just called in for reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in. Because these transports do not have jump drives, you must protect the convoy until a recovery ship arrives. With all warships engaged and other convoys in dire need of protection, we do not know when a craft will become available. Command will keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
Okay, so 3 things that you need to know about. The first is that the original campaign might not play out the same way that you will see it here. I'm gonna mention that. So you clearly remember the original campaign, so yeah, we're gonna see that. The second thing is the background also doesn't look like this. So yeah, it looks the classical one that you can see in the other FreeSpace videos that I have, and the third thing is that I'm gonna be tweaking the sound, probably, maybe the brightness. Also, this style is looking more like the FreeSpace 1 era, kind of. Yeah. Okay. But I really like it though. Okay. I'm gonna be using the 3D radar and double scanning pair, etc. So let's get going.
Alpha 2 here. I have a visual on the convoy, 1,500 meters dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters. Iota transports. This is Alpha Wing of the 53rd Hammerheads, GTD Aquitaine. We have orders to protect your convoy. What's your status? Over.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage. We anticipate the rebels will return in greater force.
Hang in there, Iota. Command will send a recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha. Let's get to work. We must defend these transports until a recovery ship arrives.
Oh, we also have FPS number. Not sure why. Maybe I set it up there myself.
Up incoming hostiles. A wing of Hercs closing in.
Okay.
Alpha 1 and 2 intercept those fighters. We will defend transports.
All GTF Hercules class fighters.
Reading hostile indicators.
Don't expect really anything extreme. And I was playing on medium or normal difficulty.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Insane is reality here, so I thought I can't change it, but the Blue Planet team, it seems to rename the difficulties. Not gonna. I did try it on hard. I could beat the full campaign on hard and even insane, but that would take a really long time, and you just have to be perfect with everything.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Oh, okay, wait.
We have transmitted your coordinates to the GVD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by. Command, this is the GVD Samtic. We have arrived at the designated coordinates.
Hot ship suit class destroyer, yes. One of the most well-known ones in the community, I guess.
The NTCV Belisarius, a Deimos-class corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node. We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity. Acknowledged, Command. We will intercept the target.
Hot ship suit.
Incoming jump signature. It's the Belisarius.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Gunnery control. Power up photon beam cannons. Commence plasma core insertion.
Yes.
All units stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
Doesn't stand much of a chance.
Belisarius, this is the GVD Samtic. You are ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Vasudin. The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this
Sorry for
system.
that.
Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning.
This is something I'm expecting in
Your
Inferno.
posturing insults us both, Vasudin. I will not give up my ship.
Such text between the E and GTV.
Gunnery control, open fire.
Okay, that's the Beavas, or
Belisarius'
yeah.
objective has been neutralized.
I still forgot about the fucking beam cannons, but that's basically the equivalent of the B green.
Now deploying wings Zeta and Theta. You are relieved of your escort, Alpha Wing.
Mission accomplished, Alpha. Return to base. Well done, pilots.
Nice. Okay, let's get the...
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Vasudin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads. Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus and the NTC Hengst have been destroyed, and our blockades of the Alpha Centauri and Sirius jump nodes has isolated the rebel fleet. Furthermore, 600,000 ground troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to retake the planet. Prepare for your next mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
One thing that I forgot to mention is that the briefing doesn't start like this in the original campaign, because you also have training missions. Not a big problem if you are not gonna play those or view those. You can watch them on YouTube. So, yeah. Sorry for that, but that's how this remake was done, and I would really prefer to play the remake if there is a remake, because I've never played this before. So, okay, so that's one thing. The second thing is that I'm not gonna play music, but it's like this. You can, yeah. I try to play some music and play at the same time, but I think it's more disturbing. So yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.